We always talk about Megazords. Which MMPR Megazord was the best? Oh, I love the Galaxy Megazord. The Astro Megazord was amazing. But what about the other combinations? My favorite part about the Zords is the modular ability that they can combine into multiple different types, not just the standard Megazord. There are certain combinations that I like more than the base Megazord. They had cooler functions and features, or so sparingly used I wanted more of their use.
Volcasaurus Megazord.
This only appeared once in the series as the big hurrah combination to stop one of the final threats Megazord threw at the Rangers. I like when the designs go for a minimalistic approach. It uses the unique surfboard attack of the Megazord. I personally love that Zord. It's just a weird and very left field for an ability. The Mezzodon helmet and axes are used for its finisher. It felt like a Roman warrior, battle armor that axes to do the dirty work. All the character Zords are used in a creative way, including the sadly ignored Brachiozord. Plus, it gives a great moment with Trent being in the cockpit. Having the entire team together was always nice.
Kongazord Striker Mode.
I think the Kongazord is better than the regular Wild Force Megazord. I don't hate it, but the totem pole look isn't really all that great. While the Kongazord looks strong, it's the brute strength of them. I also like that the Rangers didn't get Zords of their color. Red got a Zord that was green. The chrome and green high shine chest parts look great. Feet shoulder missiles. Yellow got white and black bears. Black got a blue rhino and a purple armadillo. I also like the Kongazord's head more than the Wild Force Megazord. The tail of the eagle made the headpiece weird, and for the toy, such a pain to connect right. I also love the rhino armadillo finisher since the Bison Zord really doesn't do much. I'm glad Wild Force has a really great Zord swapping feature. A lot of the combos the show did, or what we can come up with, is good reusability.
Zenith Megazord.
This is the only Zord combo I liked from RPM. It's simple and complete. Even though there's no operator for the Croc Carrier, we have 6 Zords together. It allows the high-octane Megazord better mobility, so it can use Ziggy Zord better. I love the helmet that clips on the top, plus the Croc Carrier can bite at the legs of the monsters. With other modes, it just got bulkier, the toy version gets heavier, and it looks ugly. Less is more in this case.
Zeo Mega Battlezord.
This is the best combo from Zeo. The one thing I didn't like about the Zeo Zords was that 2 formations had everyone go inside, so you don't see Super or the regular Zeo Megazord. It's just pure Midas and the red Battlezord. Here, the Battlezord is hooked up to the back and acts as Gatling guns. They're motorized in the show and the toy, and it gives the Zeo Megazord the best helmet change. Megazord Rambo mode, deadly with fast action.
Plesio Charge Pachy Rex Formation.
Dino Charge overall was the conservative season of combinations. I think this is the best way to handle Zords. We have lots of combos and nice designs, but it doesn't go overboard, which is why I like the Plesio Rex Formation. It's just 3 Zords, but it combines in a unique way. It harkens back to MMPR with the Plesio being on the shoulders like Mega Dragonzord. What's cool is that this combo also allows the arms to be swapped out. You don't like the Pachy formation, go for Ankylo or Tricera. It's also compatible with the Rex variants, including Spinozord. Plesio is already a great looking Zord, so adding other stuff with it makes it look even better.
Thunderstorm Megazord.
I prefer the Thunderstorm over the Hurricane formation. There's not much different between the two, but Mini Zord I think works better than the Ninja Firebird. White sticks out. Also, in Hurricane's case, Shurikenger isn't really important, so the Gorei Senpujin mode is more prominent to me. I like how everything is used, nothing's left behind. Well, except for the dolphin head that has Tori's cockpit in there. I better not get into that complaint. And it keeps the whole gimmick of the rotating parts in good use, especially if you have Revolver Mammoth. Everything spins while it moves around on the floor. The only thing I hate is that the treads on the toy don't actually work right, so I really suggest you never try to roll it, especially with this season's line having plastic problems. Leave it as a display piece and you'll be okay.
Lightspeed Solar Zord.
How do you make a Zord look way better? Slap some cool reflective solar panels on it. I love the Max Solar Zord, not just because of the titanium, that's a bonus. I love spaceships. Its shuttle mode is beautiful. The Lightspeed Solar Zord fits over the Lightspeed Megazord like a glove. It's one of the simplest transformations for a PR toy. I do hate that the legs aren't separated, but for the rest of it, it's battle armor. Lightspeed Megazord has the least amount of offensive abilities, mainly the sword and the ladder arms. They gain flight and 2 impressive hit cannons that can fire in a surprise attack, along with 4 arm lasers.
Astro Delta Megazord.
The episode was great, the reveal was great, Andros almost getting screwed inside the ship was memorable, Black and Blue looks real good, and it's another armored-like combo, granting the Astro Megazord better flying without the need of transforming back. Way more firepower with these Gatling fingers, and even tries to mimic how the Ranger suits look with the color boxes, so you can kind of look at the Astro Delta as another Ranger. It also lets you use the sound effects lights with it on top. Then we have the finishing punching attack. In the show it's cool, but as a toy, kind of a pain in the butt. You don't know how many times the arms fired for no reason while just being displayed, or the clamps don't want to work for some reason. Great look, just a pain in the butt to keep maintained.
Shadow Force Megazord Mode Blue.
I was really surprised that the Time Ranger toy line wasn't really all that liked in Japan. My favorite bit about it was its 3D formation. That was their way of saying the Time Robo could transform into 3 different modes. The season had the Time Force Megazord able to change into 2 modes on the fly, but also carried that over to the Time Shadow combo with it. Shadow Force Mode Blue has this cool glowing gun that can freeze the monsters back down for storage. Particularly like the blue modes of Time Force because they look like cops, while the red is more traditional PR look. Shadow Force is at the line of perfect combination while being somewhat bulky, but it doesn't ruin its look. Uses its frame for attacking weapons. The feet parts have a reason. Shadow's swords are stored in them, so the Shadow Force could duck out of a monster's attack and quickly slice up at them.
Dragonzord Battle Mode.
This is my favorite combo transformation in all of Power Rangers. It uses the best features from Dragonzord, and it gives it the mobility of Megazord. It's a very underused mode from MMPR. I never understood why. I mean, I like all the other stuff. Mega Dragonzord is great for a finisher, but not good for fighting. The Ultrazord is just a giant tank. Dragonzord Battle Mode allows the Rangers to fight better in the city. It's nice to see Zack, Trini, and Billy leading the Zords. The Tyrannosaurus and Pterodactyl can still offer support so they aren't thrown on the wayside. And the best thing I like is the drill staff, impaling and making a hole into the monster to finish them off. It's perfect and works with the way Rita monsters are made. They're all clay, so you gotta grind them up real good. I always love when Ranger Zords can combine and work up into a sleek formation. Arm swapping is a cool function too, but doesn't offer that much to inform of power or features. I love the more armored combos versus the ultimate super tank finisher. What are your favorite alternate combos? And if you have a suggestion on a future topic you'd like me to do, leave a comment down below. Next week, I'll be talking about my 10 most liked bladed weapons.